Have you ever wondered, at what point do you officially stop being a beginner at the gym? Is it when you can bench 225? When you finally see abs in the mirror? Or when people start asking you for workout advice? The truth is, most people think they've moved past the beginner phase way too soon. But reality? It's a little different. So today, let's go over 5 undeniable signs that you're still a beginner, whether you like it or not. And hey, if any of these hit too close to home, don't worry. Everyone starts somewhere. But before we dive in, let's make one thing clear. Being a beginner isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's one of the best phases of your fitness journey because this is when you'll make some of the fastest and easiest progress of your life. So, let's find out if you're still in that stage. Sign number 1. You're getting stronger way too fast. Let's say every time you hit the gym, you're adding weight to the bar or cranking out more reps. Your bench press, squat, and deadlift are climbing every week like clockwork. Feels good, right? Almost like you've unlocked some kind of cheat code? Well, you kind of have. It's called newbie gains, one of the biggest giveaways that you're still a beginner. When you first start lifting, your body is so untrained that almost any stimulus forces it to grow. Your nervous system is learning how to fire muscles efficiently, your tendons are adapting, and your muscles are getting bigger, stronger, and more capable at an insane rate. But here's the reality check. This rapid progress doesn't last forever. One day, you'll walk into the gym, push yourself to the limit, and realize that you can't lift heavier than last time. No more weekly PRs, no more effortless gains. That's when the real grind begins. If you're still in the phase where you're getting stronger every session, enjoy it while it lasts, because sooner or later, it's going to slow down. Sign number 2. Your diet doesn't even matter yet. Let's talk about food. You know those people who track every gram of protein, measure their macros, and eat 6 perfectly portioned meals a day? Yeah. Beginners don't really need to do that. If you're still making noticeable progress while eating whatever you want, fast food, random protein bars, maybe the occasional salad just to feel healthy, then congrats, you're still in the beginner phase. At this stage, your body is so responsive to training that you can still build muscle even if your diet is, well, not great. You might be thinking, wait, does that mean I never have to focus on nutrition? Nope, because once your newbie gains start to slow down, what you eat starts to matter a lot more. One day, you'll realize that the progress you used to get for free isn't coming anymore. That's when the pizza and energy drink diet stops working, and the real work begins. Sign number 3. You can build muscle while losing weight. Here's something that seasoned lifters will tell you. Trying to build muscle while cutting weight is one of the hardest things to do, except when you're a beginner. At this stage, your body is so untrained that it can still build muscle even when you're in a calorie deficit. That means you might be losing weight on the scale but getting stronger in the gym at the same time. It almost feels like magic. And honestly, it kind of is. But as you get more advanced, that stops happening. You'll have to make a choice. Either eat more to build muscle or eat less to lose fat. Doing both at the same time, that becomes nearly impossible. So if you're out here eating in a deficit, shedding weight, but still making strength gains, guess what? You're probably still a beginner. Sign number 4. You don't really need recovery days. Let's be real. When you're new to lifting, you might feel sore, but your body bounces back fast. You can train 5, maybe even 6 days a week, hitting the same muscle groups frequently and still get stronger. For experienced lifters, that's a recipe for disaster. Over time, your strength gains slow down, and your body needs way more recovery to make progress. Training hard every day starts to backfire, but if you're still in the beginner phase, your body can handle way more frequent workouts without suffering too much. In fact, not training enough could actually slow you down. The moment you start feeling like you need extra rest days, or that training too often is making your numbers drop, that's when you know your beginner days are numbered. Sign number 5. You still struggle with the basics. The last sign isn't about how much weight you lift. It's about how you lift it. If you still get super sore after light workouts, your muscles are still adapting. If you're constantly tweaking your squat or bench press form, searching for the most effective technique, you're still figuring things out. If you struggle with full range of motion, like hitting depth in a squat or locking out a press, you haven't fully mastered your movement patterns yet. And if you don't really know what RPE or RIR means, or how to use them, you're not at the point where you can accurately gauge your own effort level. None of these things alone make you a beginner. But when you combine them with everything else, it's a pretty clear sign. Now here's the big question. Does it even matter whether you're a beginner or not? Honestly, no. The only thing that really matters is your rate of progression. Some people stay in the beginner phase for months, others, years. Everyone moves at their own pace. The truth is, whether you're a beginner or not doesn't change the fundamentals. You still need to train hard, you still need to eat right, and you still need to be consistent if you want to keep making progress. What does change is how much effort it takes. As a beginner, you can get away with mistakes, skipping warm-ups, lifting with less than perfect form, and eating whatever you want. But once those newbie gains fade, every little detail starts to matter. That's when you have to refine your training, focus on proper recovery, and dial in your nutrition if you want to keep improving. So don't rush to level up out of the beginner phase. Enjoy it. Because once it's over, things get a lot harder. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.